Hey everyone, this is Jane with Barlow Herbal, and I have that question for you today about sugar. Are you a sugar addict? And do you go in waves where you get a lot of willpower and you get off the sugar train, then you have an event, you have a birthday party, you have someone invite you over to dinner, or you just get a craving and the mood to bake something, and it just all goes to pot. If that is true for you, you are like the rest of us here living in this modern world where sugar is just everywhere. So I have a little list I'm going to give you of foods that will help nip your sweet tooth in the bud and stop your cravings for sugar. I'm going to go through this really quickly because I want this to be something that you watch, listen to, and implement. And then I'm going to give you a couple of tips on things that you can do when you're out socializing. Okay, so spirulina actually can help you curb your sweet tooth. Comes in supplement form most of the time, and you can also get it by the pound, where you can put a teaspoon in a fruit and protein smoothie, which is another way to stop your sweet tooth. Just scoop it in there, blend it up, and protein with a little bit of fruit added can help you get your sweet tooth in control. Veggies. When you do veggies, and I'm not just talking about raw veggies, those are great, and it makes you feel like you're being a rabbit eating carrots and celery. I'm talking about even hearty root vegetables that you put in an oven with a little bit of coconut oil, salt and pepper. You can even use a little bit of olive oil, but coconut oil is probably a better choice when you're going to bake it or heat it. So sweet potatoes, beets, carrots, bake them up, cut them in cubes, toss them in a little coconut oil, bake them for 30 to 45 minutes, and your sweet tooth it'll just disappear. So veggies are one of the best things that you can eat to stop your sweet tooth. Lean proteins like salmon, chicken, and steak, those can stop your sweet tooth too. Healthy fats like nuts, seeds, avocados, and olives. Dates are really super good. If you want a special treat, try a medjool date. To me, they taste just like brown sugar. And use that for a treat, because even though it's sweet and it will nip your sweet in the bud, it is still a sweet, but it is different than a processed sweet. Eat more fiber, eat more plant-based fats like coconut oil and avocados. And when you're craving something super, super sweet and your sweet tooth just feels like it's out of control, it's usually two things that you want to go after first. You want to say, am I hungry? Do I need to eat something? Or am I dehydrated? And it might even be a combination of both. You might be hungry and you might be dehydrated. So drink a big glass of water and eat something. Eat some of these things that I'm talking about before you blow everything and just eat something that's sweet, that's handy. Um, Try a breakfast scramble. Okay, a breakfast scramble is something that I love to do. I do this a couple times a week. So I get 3 eggs, I get a handful of spinach, and I like to keep some either roasted or steamed sweet potatoes in the fridge, and that way they're already cooked, little cubes, and I can mix them in with my egg scramble. And I don't even feel hungry. I can focus on my work during the day, and then sometimes I'll even get through a lunchtime workout before I'm hungry. So a breakfast scramble can totally change your day. So you need to take an extra 10 or 15 minutes in your morning to give yourself some healthy proteins, healthy fats, and something to satiate you so that you're not going crazy once your breakfast bagel, your breakfast bowl of cereal, your breakfast toast, once those are gone, now you're just craving more carbohydrates. So, couple quick tips now. This is one you've heard me say before, but this is still one of my all-time favorite tips for when you're socializing during the holidays and everyone's munching on food. There's sweets, there's bad foods, there's a ton of alcohol around. What you want to do is get coconut oil in peppermint tea. And I will carry peppermint tea bags in my purse with me when I go to someone's house for a party. The hostess or host will always let me heat up some water, and I'll steep up my tea. I'll pour it after it cools down a little bit. I'll pour it into a red party cup that everyone's carrying around, and I'll sip on my tea throughout the night because we want to be social. We want to be, we don't want to just be drinking nothing. So have a strategy where you're bringing something, and you have it and you're prepared, and it completely changes the game. And peppermint tea with coconut oil will completely stop your craving for too much food and a sweet tooth. Okay, there's one more thing I'm going to throw in here at the end before I end. So there's one cool thing that you can do to kick your metabolism up and get your fitness goals started before the end of the year gets here. Burpees. 10 burpees 10 times a day. That's 100 burpees a day. I made myself a goal about a week ago to do 40,000 burpees in 1 year period. So I made this goal on November 12th, and I decided I was going to do 40,000 burpees, which is a crazy number, right? Then I divided that by 365 days, and that's 110 burpees a day. Now, if you don't know what a burpee is, look it up on YouTube, look it up online, and you'll show a person doing a normal, like a typical burpee. There's different variations, but this will kick your heart rate up. It will make you out of breath. It will circulate your blood super quick. And it might feel a little awkward or a ton awkward in the beginning. They always do, but it is an amazing way to get in shape, and you can do it anywhere. I would suggest if you do it at work and you have high heels on, that you take your high heels off. But it's an amazing thing to do, is create this audacious, crazy goal and then stick with it and watch your health and your fitness just change. So let's get through the rest of this year with minimal damage. Let's kick that sweet tooth in its butt, and we will talk to you soon. Have a great day, guys.